Here's a look at your daily market report on this Tuesday, the 21st day of January. Take a look at what happened around the auction barns yesterday in the state. Markets were unevenly mixed around the different barns. China livestock market had 2,080 head. Feeder steers under 475 pounds were steady. 5 to 6 weights sold $5 to $10 higher. Heavier weights over 650 pounds were mostly steady. On the heifer side, those under 500 pounds sold steady. Some 6 to 750 pounds sold up to $10 higher. At Callaway Livestock Center on Monday, they had receipts of 3,447 head. The steers sold anywhere from steady to $15 lower than last week's very active market. Heifers under 550 pounds sold $10 to $18 lower. Those over 600 pounds, they sold steady to firm. At Joplin Regional Stockyards on Monday, they had 12,595 head. The steers sold steady except for some featherweights under 475 pounds that sold up to $12 lower. Heifers were mixed from $2 lower to $8 higher, with those lightweight featherweight heifers under 450 pounds up to $25 higher. The steers in Joplin, medium and large ones, 400 to 500 pounds at $375 to $435. 5 to 6 weights at $320 to $385. 6 to 7 weights $283 to $332. 7 to 8 weights at $264 to $284. 8 to 9 weights at $254 to $274. 900 to 1,000 pound steers at $244 to $258.50. The heifers in Joplin, 400 to 500 pounds at $310 to $375. 5 to 6 weights at $279 to $342. 6 to 7 weights at $256 to $288. 7 to 8 weights at $238 to $264. 8 to 9 weights at $233 to $247. At the barns around the state today, Lolly Brothers Livestock Market, they have canceled their sale today due to the extreme cold. Now, they will still be having their special replacement cow sale this Saturday. That's still on the schedule. Kingsville Livestock Market, they're expecting to have about 4,000 head today. At Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, they had 2,600 head in overnight. If this week goes like most weeks, typically that number doubles, and if that's the case, they could end up with as many as 5,000 head today. However, time will tell if producers manage to get all the rest of those cattle out with the extreme cold today. Box beef cutout values, choice this morning, $332.56. That's down 60 cents. Select at $321.40. That's up $1.96. Those values based on 81 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds, and the Choice Select spread has narrowed to $11.16. Negotiated feedlot trade last week, when all was said and done, ended up with 80,966 head of confirmed negotiated sales. The weighted average prices on the live sales, $203.58. Dress sales, $321.96. Both of those, once again, printing an all-time new record high. So far this week, there has been about 1,500 head of confirmed sales, all on the live side. Kind of the 65 to 80% choice, all in Kansas at 201, but that's all that's been reported so far this week. Taking a look at the midday futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle for February up 12 cents, 196.87. April down 27, 197.22. June 37 higher, 192.57. Feeder cattle for January 274.20. That's up 70. March at 267.82, down 22. April 267.45, down 67. Lean hogs for February, 81.47 up 35. April's down $1.30 at midday, 87.02. May, 91.52, down $1.57. On the board of trade at midday, corn contracts. March is at 4.89. That's up 4 3/4. May at 4.98 1/4, up 5 1/4. July at 4.99 1/2, up 5 1/4. Soybeans, March, 1057 and a quarter, up 23 and a quarter. Maize up 22 and a half at midday, 1067 and a quarter. July at 1077 and a half, up 22. Wheat contracts, March, 20 and a quarter higher, 559. May at 570, up 19 and a quarter, and July at 579, up 18 and a half. Soybean meal for March up $10.70 a ton at 307.90. Soybean oil for March down 9 cents a hundredweight at 45.60. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report. This is Tony Hancock.